We're back with a new background here. Yeah, well, that's pretty nice, huh? I got this with that other set that I don't believe I've actually uploaded the video for yet. You'll be seeing that soon enough, but I love this mat. I'm gonna keep using this for a little bit. Anyway, we got ourselves a deck box. Yep, another one. This is from a brand, Wonderjune. Yeah, Wonderjune. It says it's PU leather card deck box, and it's got a little bit of a Magic the Gathering theme to it. So let's go ahead and just start cracking this open again. Full disclosure, this was sent to me for free in exchange for a review. So, let's see. Okay, what do we got here? Okay. Oh wow, well, they kind of packaged this up pretty. Wow, for just a regular old deck box, they actually packaged this up really nice. I'm not crazy about this. I'm glad that obviously they have the card dividers here, but there's no need for this extra bit of plastic here. Okay, we'll set that aside. And then it looks like the deck box is all, wow, look at, they got bubble wrap on this thing. You know, and the box itself is actually the thicker kind of cardboard. It's not super thick, but it is thicker than some of the other boxes that I've had with these deck boxes. Okay, so we'll set that aside here. Wow, okay, yeah, they really packaged this up. All right, so, ooh, this is interesting. Okay, so not only does it have bubble wrap, but it also has even more plastic wrap. Man, come on, guys, you gotta chill on this one-time use plastic, man. Just here we go. Let's take a look. Wow, okay, this feels very, very smooth. It feels like, what is this? I mean, it's PU leather, I know that. But it feels like it has something on the surface. It's kind of weird. Okay. Wow. It's nice and slick. It does not have a grippy feel at all. In fact, yeah, I can't just, usually with other deck boxes, I can kind of grab them like this and easily pick them up, but this one isn't really doing that. It's very, very smooth. Yeah, it's like super, super smooth there. Yeah. All right, so first things first, let's go ahead and check some stitching here. Stitching's actually pretty darn good. Okay, let's go ahead and flip this up. We got a little thing here. Let's check our magnets here real quick. I believe there's only, how many magnets do we have here? Is there 4? 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so we got a total of 8 magnets. 4 on the flap and 4 on the box itself. So let's go ahead and give these a quick check. Pretty strong, actually. Feels pretty good. Yeah, so it definitely benefits from having all 8 of those. All right. Nice. And then, of course, one thing I completely overlooked, which is one of the big features of this thing, is just the design itself, the art, which is actually really nice looking. It's real nice and clear. Yeah, this is actually really, really nice. The coloring and everything looks really good. It's kind of got this sort of matte finish to it, but it's kind of got this like stained glass window sort of artwork on it, which is really nice looking. Let's open this thing up. And it does fold all the way out. All right. Oh, look at that. It's got the printing on the... Oh, wow. There's a lot of fuzzies. It's got the printing on the back here. And quick look at the stitching. Got a double stitch right there. It's all right. Stitching's a little weird right over there, but it looks okay. And then we got our stitching out on the flap here. Looks mostly fine. Let's check the edges here. Let's see. Got a little bit of a hinged edge right here. It pops out a little bit from it being flush. We got some excess glue right there. So a little bit of excess glue. This side looks mostly okay. A little bit of a bump there. A little bump there. Not terrible. Seems okay. The main thing that I'm seeing here, just, you know, eyeballing it, is the excess glue right there. The rest of this seems actually all right. I got the interior there. Again, it's that same soft felt material that is in most modern deck boxes these days. Looks perfectly fine. Don't see any wrinkling or anything in there. Looks pretty good there. All right. Not bad. And then, of course, we got the artwork there. Let's flip this out. Do we have any bubbling? We do have a tiny bit of bubbling right here. It's kind of hard to see, but it's not really that bad at all. It's very, very minor. Yeah, I can feel it right there. It's very, very minor. You probably won't even, most people would probably not even notice that. It's more prominent right here on this edge. It's not terrible though. It's pretty normal. Again, when you turn the hinge that hard, it's gonna be a little bubble. So that's not too unexpected there. So tiny bit of bubbling, but it's fine. And again, give you a better look at the artwork there with the whole box. Pretty nice looking. Really do like this artwork. All right, we got a micrometer here. Let's do a couple of quick measurements here. Let's go ahead and close this up. We'll do some good old-fashioned measurements. Again, we're going to be using millimeters here. Let's make sure I get this at least fairly spot on. We're looking at about 106. It's 105.9. And about 76.2. And how wide with the flap? 88.8. All right. So now we're going to do the internal. Looking at about 70.5. 97 millimeters. And as far as the depth, 65 millimeters. So those are measurements. So I guess first things first, let's go ahead and just start ramming some cards in here. Where's my commander deck? There we are. Again, this is just 100 single-sleeved Magic the Gathering cards. This should fit the commander deck just fine. Yeah, I totally expected that. Okay, yeah. So you can easily fit a commander deck in there. Still got a little leftover room. Let me grab my secondary deck. Let's see. This is 30 cards right here. I think 30 might be really pushing it here, though. Yeah, 30 is really squishing it in there. But I got it to work. Yeah, that's very tight right there. 130 cards, single-sleeved, standard size. So if you really wanted to squish in there, you could do it with 130, okay? Most people are probably going to do like 120, 125. Wow, okay, now it's a little bit of a pain to get out. But, yep, so we did get 130 cards in there. I would not go any further than 130 because that was a very, very tight fit. 130 cards in there. I guess we better take a look at these. They wasted a whole little extra plastic thing here, which they didn't really need to. They could have just stuck them in the box like that. Would have been fine. Let's see. How do these feel? These are moderately thick, have a decent amount of flex. They do feel not as flexible as some of the others that I've used, but still have a good amount of flex, as you can see. How thick are these things? 0.6 millimeters thick. Yeah, well, actually, 0.6 to 0.7. Let me do a quick thing. Yeah, we're going to say 0.7, so fairly thick there. Overall, what do I think of this deck box? I actually say it's pretty good. This is actually really nice. It does not have that grippy feel. As I mentioned earlier, it's very slick, so you're not going to be able to just kind of grab it like this. You're going to have to grip it. You know, you're going to have to use your fingers there. The stitching is pretty good. There was only one little part, where was it? I can't even remember, where there was a little bit of a double stitch that didn't look quite right. There was a little off-center stitching here, but again, I mean, it's not going to be completely perfect everywhere you go. But I mean, that's fine enough. Most people are not going to notice that. A little bit of that double stitch down here. It fits 130 cards. The build quality does feel pretty darn good. The magnets are pretty good. They should be able to hold, you know, at least 120 cards just fine. Although, do we want to test the magnets a little more? Let's test the magnets a little more. Let's fill it up. Let's put it in with 100 cards, and we'll see how well these magnets do. All right, so 100 cards, single-sleeved, standard size, Magic the Gathering cards. We're going to test it against a total of 8 magnets here. We're going to start off slow, and we're going to work our way up and see how well this holds up. Here we go. Okay, I'm going to get a little more aggressive. Oop, there we go. Okay. Yeah, I was getting pretty aggressive there. So I would say that held up fairly well, meaning about average. We'll do one more test, just so we can say we really put it through its paces here. Close that up again. Make sure it's all good and sealed. All right, here we go. Again, fairly light. A little more aggressive. Oh, there we are. Okay. Yeah, about the same. So overall thoughts on the box. I like it. It's pretty good. The magnets do seem to be good enough to hold at least 100 cards from a reasonable amount of shaking and jostling around. The stitching is mostly good. There was that one issue that I found here on the back with a little bit of a double stitch, but it doesn't look that bad. And the stitching being a little out there. Wow, there's still some fuzzies right here. The felt lining feels good. Most of the stitching is good. The magnets are good. The PU leather is nice. It feels good in the hand, although it doesn't have any grippiness. The artwork looks nice. And it holds a reasonable amount of cards, maxing out at 130 single sleeve standard size. The two included dividers, they're very basic, but you don't need them to be really anything more than just a couple of pieces of decent plastic. That's really all it is. So yeah, I would say if this is something that you were looking into, getting into something that maybe is a little higher priced on the spectrum of these more basic side loading types of deck boxes. If you bought this, I would say, yeah, it's fine. It's great. It's perfectly fine. I will put an affiliate link down in the description if you do want to check out this box. They do have other designs. Again, this is more, I guess, the white design, with the sun and everything. They do have the black design. They also have all the other various Magic the Gathering colors there that you can check out, again, using the affiliate link. And again, full disclosure, whenever you all purchase stuff through the affiliate links, I do get a little bit of a kickback, so it's very much appreciated if you do use them for that. Wonderjune PU Leather Card Deck Box. I'm going to say you get a pass from me. I like this deck box. Pretty darn good. Really just depends on what it is that you're looking to pay for a deck box. If you want something super, super basic and cheap, this is probably not going to be the thing for you. If you've got a little more budget there, like if you have an extra $3 or $4 that you don't mind spending on a good deck box with some nice artwork, this one will work for you just fine. Yeah. Thanks for checking out the video, guys. Make sure y'all like, subscribe, share the video, all that other good YouTuber stuff. Really appreciate all the subscribers I've been getting here over the last 2 months and all the extra views. I really, really appreciate that. But yeah, thanks for checking out the video. We'll see you next time.